it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with the final day of Diamine Inkvent. Here was our day 24, the final day of Colorvent, and Diamine Antler. These are both very pretty. I liked them both a lot. Well, maybe a lot is a strong word, but I did like both of them. I feel like this has a good place in the Forever Inks line, and I just think that's pretty. Yeah. Here is the swatches, though, from our paper. The sheen, it's like a red sheen, but it's like a purpley maroon sort of red sheen. And that shimmer just like sits within it. Like it just looks like it's an extension of the ink. I love that the shimmer matches the ink. That makes me so happy, actually. All right. The final day, day 25. This is the teal edition, so this should be a teal ink. Let's see what we got. We have, I can't read what it says. We have MOAR the Merrier. It says it's shimmer and sheen. I think it says that. Maybe if I take the label. They never like package these bottles like that. Why are they even sealing this one? This is just rude. This is just rude. Diamine, please. Please. Okay. Looks like a, I don't know if it's like a blue, it's blue shimmer. I don't know. Shimmer and sheen is what that says. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I took it out of the light so it's not reflecting. And it does say shimmer and sheen. And even though we used an extra card, I somehow still have an extra card. So you're only supposed to get 50, and I got 51. Not complaining, just FYI. I got extra. Does that work? That seemed to work pretty good. All right, let's see what we've got. It says like this is the teal collection, so the final ink is supposed to be a teal, but it looks blue in the bottle. Okay. Inkvent 25. MOAR the Merrier. Shimmer and sheen. Stop making the big bottle sheen, please. Oh, the shimmer looks really pretty though. And the sheen, almost as it's drying, looks like a halo. I'm gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna have to shake it up, but while I have the ink on the nib here. The shimmer is very pretty. It is blue shimmer. It's very pretty, although it reads dark blue to me more, I think. I got gunk on my pen. Okay, let's shake this up because we of course want to have the shimmer. I really like the blue shimmer, I have to say. I sniffed it just to make sure it doesn't also smell. It doesn't. Because I think they do have a scented ink called MOAR. Or though maybe it's not Diamine, maybe it's Diatramentus. And it is a teal, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking frankincense. I don't know anymore, actually. I'm confusing myself. Does anybody know in the comments? If you know what I'm talking about. I've received a sample of it, like in a traveling ink box once. It was like a thing that was happening on Reddit, and I joined that. It was like a take some samples, add some samples sort of thing, which was actually very fun. But it's the type of thing that ends up stalling somewhere. So I did mine, and then I sent it off, and then who knows what happened to it afterwards. I think the group like kind of disappeared. Oh, I need to get a syringe. I didn't grab a syringe. So let me do that because we're going to have to shake this up anyway. Okay, I'm back. Let's paint our swatch card before we move on. Better. This is so pretty. Why are these basically the same? Although this still reads more blue to me. It's drawing a little tealer. But like this seems more teal to me than the other one. It's basically the same. These are basically the same inks, except this one is more subtle. Give me my swatch cards. Hello? Hello? Wait, what the heck? Oh. I'm trying to grab from the wrong side. This is like the subtle sister. And the sheen is a little greener turquoise. And this is blue shimmer with a heavier red sheen, and it reads more blue. Wait. this compare to Celestial? Oh, that's a gold shimmer. How it started, how it began, how it ended. How it started, how it's going. Wild. It's wild to me that this is bluer and darker, in my opinion, personally. What do you think? Oops. I can't believe we started. I really love the blue shimmer in this, though. I think it's so pretty, especially in the writing down here. I like it. I like that. I hate it. I kind of hate that I like it, but I do. I think the blue shimmer is so pretty. It reminds me of Christmas lights. Look at that. And this, we don't have a lot of the sheen on it because I love how the blue shimmer settles into the red sheen. I hate that there's so much red sheen. I like this. Let's shake it and splat it. Overall, I had fun with both of them. They both had inks that I really, really love. They both had inks that I really, really don't. They both had inks where I'm just kind of meh. Like, I can see the appeal, but it's not for me, if that makes sense. It just goes, it just seems more blue to me than teal. And maybe it's just because it's wet and it will dry a little more blue-green, because that seems a little more teal. Maybe the sheen is clouding it. I don't know. I feel like there's other inks in the collection that I would have rather had full bottle, like a 30 ml bottle of. Oh, I put these in the wrong place again. I keep doing that. Silly Amanda. Okay. So once again, our first 3 days. I like this less now because I like this more. Because the blue shimmer really gives it something special. This is just an Emerald of Chivor dupe, in my opinion. I hate this. Although the card isn't showing as much green sheen, I don't... I love these. I love this. This is weird, but I feel like it'd be cool in a pen. This is a really pretty color. I don't think I would like the smell, but it didn't... I don't recall it being a very strong scent. Colorverse Milky Sea, I love this. This is okay, but I have this similar thing going on in Wearing Gold Faust. Blue ink, red sheen, blah, blah, blah. Blush is pretty. I know a lot of people didn't like it. They said it like screamed meat juice to them or other bodily fluids. But it's a darker version of Carmilla from Wearing Gold, I think. Another blue, extreme sheen, blah, blah, blah. Bittersweet was a really pretty color. Not a color that I usually go for, but it was really fun. Especially to mix it with that Martian, or Morning on Mars from the Colorverse. God, I love this. Nostalgia is really pretty. I don't know that I would need a full bottle of it because I have Deck the Halls. There are different purples, but I feel like it's the same sort of thing. Burr is really pretty. That's the pigment and shimmer. Bubbly is really pretty, I think. You know, there's a gold shimmer, a silver shimmer. Now we have a champagne, and I really dig that. I feel like a lot of people... I feel like you either liked bubbly or you liked follow the water better, and I liked bubbly better. I'm a bubbly girl, not a follow the water girl. I think Molten Basalt is interesting. I also think it's hysterical that we got a Colorverse version of that in Cosmic Reef later on. This is a little more green, but it feels like they're similar. I think the sheen and shimmer on this is interesting, even though it's just like a blue. I really like the writing. The swatch I don't care so much for, but the writing down here is really fun. Mittens is a really pretty pink color. Gala, I really like this one actually. I want to say, I don't know if she shared it in a video or if it was just, I saw a picture in Discord, but no, it wasn't Mandy. It was somebody in Discord. They actually did compare swatches next to Colorverse Milky Lavender. Milky Lavender's one of these is warmer than the other, but they were very similar. I think this is fun. Sheen, green ink, red sheen. I have like 3 of those already. I really like Overcast, and I really like Ambiance. I don't know that I would need a full bottle of this, but this is interesting enough that I feel that I will use the bottle here. The purple green sheen, blah blah blah. Pineapple Spritz. This is interesting. I don't know that I will see much use with it, but yellow pigment ink with shimmers, kind of cool. Let It Snow, I think, is really pretty. Also kind of reminds me of, I don't remember if it Colorverse, because Colorverse has this horizon, but somebody had like this aqua sort of color with the shimmer in it called Horizon. Was it Dominant Industries maybe? I don't remember. Or maybe, did Colorverse name 2 of their inks Horizon? Because that'd be weird. And this kind of reminds me of that. But I like this a lot. There's like a champagne sort of shimmer. I don't know if you could see it. It kind of makes it look dirty. And then there's like this blue shimmer, light blue shimmer that's about the same size, same color as the ink. I think Antler is really nice. And then we have Myrrh. Myrrh the Merrier. I do like this. I don't think it's anything spectacular. Reminds me of Eau de Nil with a lot of sheen and a lot of shimmer. But I do like the writing, and the writing is what's important. So, you know, there we go. This is still drying, but yeah, something about that blue shimmer in the red sheen is just so pretty. And I don't have the first Inkvent, but I feel like this reminds me of one of the ones from the first Inkvent. And I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's just the vibe I get. Because I remember liking the shimmer laying in the sheen like that. It just like pulls in the sheen and it's just like a nice layer effect. I do prefer this little swatch here to all of the rest of it, but the writing's interesting. Yeah. That's our Inkvent. What did you think? What are your favorites? If you didn't get the Inkvent calendar, are there any that you're really looking forward to getting the full bottle of? Let me know in the comments. I'm glad that we don't have to vote on Diamine. There's a lot that I wouldn't vote for, but there are a bunch. What was my favorite? Do I have a favorite Diamine? Ugh. What's my favorite Diamine? This is so pretty. This one I already put in the pen, but I wouldn't call it a favorite. Ruby Taffeta's pretty. Gala's pretty. If I use my bottle, I would consider a full bottle of that. Wait. Overcast Ambiance. Blech. Blech. That's pretty. I feel like I really didn't super like one until Fur and Fog. Nostalgia is so good. Burr is so good. Bubbly is so nice. Molten Basalt. I need to get that in a pen, but I like the swatches. Mittens is so good. Ruby Taffeta Gala. I'm going to say Overcast might be a winner for me. Overcast and Ambiance and Antler. Are those my actual top 3 of this? Which ones do I want to put in pens? I don't know. I can't make that decision right now. I don't know. I am going to leave a poll up. We're going to do a poll. And, like, if they're different from the ones that I pick, I'll choose, like, the top few of each calendar. I don't know. Can I even do... I might have to do multiple polls. I don't know how many choices you can do for a poll. But you can choose. I'll leave it in the community post, so stay tuned for that. I don't know if it'll be on Christmas, but it'll be after, if not on Christmas. Like the 26th or so. We'll do a poll, and then I will add the ones that you choose. The top one for sure. And if it's the same, if your vote matches my vote, then I will do like the next one down, if that makes sense, of each calendar. Maybe a couple, depending. And then we'll add that to my January Currently Inked, and that will be part of my Currently Inked. I'm going to pick a few that I want in pens from Diamine and Colorvent, and then you can also choose a couple. And yeah, the top winners, I feel like I'll put in pens because I'm cleaning out pens, and then we'll get to put them in pens. I have Bittersweet in a pen, but it is mixed with the Colorverse solution, so I don't know if that counts. Does that count? Maybe that counts. I don't know. But I don't know. Will it be in the pen by January 1st? Who knows? That remains to be seen. I don't know if I'll clean it out or keep going. It's such a... I don't want to waste it, though. So, I don't know. We'll see if I finish it in the next 5 days. But yeah. Like I said, I'll put polls up in the community post, and you can choose. Or should I just do, like, a Google form? That might be easier, because I can probably definitely... Like, I'll have to see which gives me the most options, and then y'all can vote. And then the top 2 or 3 that y'all pick, I will choose. I'll put in pens. And, yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's kind of loosey-goosey, up in the air. But I want y'all to choose and be part of the Currently Inked process. So, yeah, because this was me sharing this with you. And, you know... I want to share in that, and you spent all month with me, and I want you to be part of the Currently Inked because you spent all of this time all month hanging out with me and you know, going through this whole thing with me. So yeah, that's fun. And I want to give you a vote and see which ones you all think are as special as I do. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. Yeah, so look for the poll either today or tomorrow. We'll see. And, yeah, I don't know if I can close polls or not, but I'll make a decision like around the 31st and the 31st or the 1st, probably the 1st. Well, Rumi will be home. So I don't know if I'll be able to film a video for Currently Inked. We'll see. But yeah, we will do a January Currently Inked in the first few days of January. By the 6th, I would say, because a worst case scenario, I will definitely have time to record on the 6th, which I think is the Tuesday. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So yeah, we have a few more new pen day things probably that I think I have coming up. Possibly a swatch video. And then January we'll do Currently Inked, and I have a ton of ink to swatch still, so expect some swatch videos. Probably not daily videos for a while, but I'm not disappearing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me all month. I hope you enjoyed our Inkvent and Colorvent as much as I did. I really had fun opening it and sharing with you every day and seeing what the surprise was. The surprise is the value in this to me. Like, are there inks that I don't like or maybe won't use? Maybe, probably. And my tastes change so often that I tend to like to keep things I don't like. Although this is I don't know about this. I might have to get rid of this. I really don't like that at all. So yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do a giveaway, or maybe I'll trade with friends or something if something like resonated with somebody else and I'm not using it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me all year. All year. Oh, I also have a how I use my Hobonichi video that will be coming if I can get it recorded. Because people had expressed interest in my Hobonichi unboxing. So I kind of want to show how I used that. Yeah. So, awesome. This was really fun. And I keep saying that and repeating myself, so that means it's time to go. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you the rest of this year in random videos, and then we'll be back in January. Like I said, we'll do a currently inked. We will have some swatching videos and such. Not every day, but yeah, I'll be around. So thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for everything this year, all the comments. Thank you for being here and watching. And even if you didn't comment, thank you for watching. If you shared the videos with people, thank you for that. It was a very quiet beginning of the year, but we ramped up towards the end, and I've been having a blast YouTubing again. So, and it makes it all the more special that you're here with me. So thank you so much. I will see you again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.